Hey everybody, how you doing? I am going to see if I can find a queen in our pink nuke. I was just in hive number 9 and I found the queen and I marked her, so I have a feeling I'm going to go into the blue nuke and the pink nuke and see if I can do a better job of capturing marking a queen for you, since I've noticed in my videos that my head's been in the way, and I'm sorry about that. So let's see if we can do a better job of showing you that process.
I see bees.
Lots and lots of bees. I love my bees so much. These bees make me very happy. I don't know if my hive tool's a little ways away. There's a lot of bees on here. You see all those bees, guys? I'm going to try to get you some nice close-up pictures today. They're just hanging out, so I'm just going to set them aside. Let them do what they want to do. Let me grab my hive tool. Now this is the hive tool I just happen to have on hand, so it's what I'm grabbing and it works. So that's what I'm going to use. Let's see what we can do here. Now these that hive next to me, hive number oh, you know what I gotta do? I didn't think. I gotta get my pen open and make sure it's working before I do anything. Yeah, make sure that when you're gonna mark a queen, that you got that pen ready and the ink is, or the paint is already coming out of it, and have your clip ready and your queen marking contraption ready. I'm having a problem with this thing sliding real well, so I'm starting to try to work it just a little bit so it slides better. Earlier I was having real problems with it, because if that doesn't slide well, it's really hard once you get a queen and you're actually holding this queen clip. And I found that if you put it down like this, the queen doesn't want to go down, the queen wants to go up. So you're better off doing it right over the hive and opening it up and having your queen climb up in there. Now be careful, because they can climb through the sides, so it's good to try to block that as you do it. So I'm going to see if I can find that queen in here. If there is one, we've got to see if we've got some eggs. Let's get you guys out of my handholds. Get off my knees. I think all my hive tools that have the hook on them are actually up on the deck. So let's see what we can find. This is all nectar, so you can see in there. I don't know if you can see the nectar. Now this box is getting really, really full of bees, and I'm thinking that I might want to actually switch them over into a hive. So I might just do that while we're here, because they're gonna be in the same spot. It'd be better if they had a queen. And again, nectar and pollen. Lots of nectar and lots of pollen. And let me go to the center a little more and see if I might see any eggs, which they have to be like literally 1 day old eggs. Because this one here I put in a few days ago from another hive, so that does not count. But if it had any 1 day old eggs, this one's pretty Oop, I found her. I found her. We got a queen, guys. Let me see if I can catch her. Can you guys spot the queen? You see her? I can see her. I'm going to grab her. And she is wandering around here. She's kind of slender. So I wonder. We do have one, so that's good. She might be a virgin queen. I'm not sure. Let me capture her. And then I'll make the decision of whether I should mark her or not. Okay, I got her and a whole bunch of friends. Alright, I'm going to set this right back down in the hive because I want to see if there's any eggs in this hive. But I definitely have a queen. She might be a virgin. She was very slender. I see some larvae in there, but this is also, like I said, this is the let's see. They're being very nice, so they said she is Question is, should I mark her or not? Let me put her back down in here. I know. They're going to her, so maybe she's not a virgin. Let's see, eggs. Come on, show me some eggs. You gotta have eggs in here. All right. I don't see any eggs. I see a queen cell that is not charged. I'm going to leave that there just in case this queen does not come back from mating. She has plenty of room to lay in here. I know there's a lot of bees, but she's got plenty of room to lay in here. And let me show you. See if I can show you this queen. It's definitely a queen, but I really don't know if she's mated, but boy, they're acting like she is. She's in there. She's right up. Can you guys see her in there? Let's see if I can get you right up close. Can you guys see that queen? She's definitely a queen, but I don't know if she's mated, so I'm going to let her loose back in here again, and I'm going to wait just a little while longer until I see eggs to mark her, because I don't want to make that mistake twice. But I know I have one, so that's, I don't know, there's no eggs yet, so I'm going to wait. I can find her again, no biggie, but I know I have one, so that's good. So I'm just going to let her go right back down into the hive. See if she'll go down for me. Everybody out. Problem is everybody's going in. Out. I think she went back down in there. I'm hoping she did. Pretty sure she's down in there. So I think what I'm going to do is leave these guys alone now. They're getting a little feisty with me. So we're going to put her back together. We know we have a queen now. I do not see eggs. Let me check these frames just a little bit more, because I really don't think I'm seeing any eggs, so I think she's a virgin. She's just not fat enough. And these girls are just a tad bit more feisty. I think if those queen pheromones were stronger, Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Ah, the sun just went down. Guess what? Are there eggs in there? Boy, I wish I could tell. The sun just went down. And it's really good to put the sun to your back when you're looking. I'm going to say yes, there's eggs in there. Darn, I just let that queen go. Let's see if we can find her again, and we will mark her. She was toward the center more. Yep. She is laying. She just seems a little small. All right, where are you? We'll just do this again. Hey, it helps me to learn to spot queens. I just didn't want to mark her if she hadn't mated yet, because I made that mistake before and the queens didn't end up coming back. So now she's probably going to run from me because she knows what's going to happen. She's like, hey, I am not going in that cage again. No, can I find her again? It's like playing Where's Waldo, you know? Oops, I got her. I'm getting good at this. She's very black. And she's going down in the corner and hiding on me. I don't know if you could see her. And there goes my hive tool. She's going right down in the corner and hiding. And I took my eyes off of her to see if you guys could see. Oh, she's still down there. She don't want me to get her. And they're all huddling up around her saying, you're not getting our queen. Come on out of there. Yeah, I got her. Now I got to get all those other bees to come out of there. Yeah, she's there. All right. Now, can you guys see that big queen in there? She's right. I mean, I say big. We have bigger queens, but she's definitely a queen. And she is laying, so I guess that's just what she is. Gonna be that size, and that's the way things are. So now if I can get some of the other bees to knock it off, that would be really good. And I'm gonna see if I can get you guys right in here close this time. Because I've marked queens and I've really messed up on the video, and I really am sorry about that. So I have her in here, and I'm gonna take her and I'm gonna go down over the box as best I can. I'm going to put it upside down and I'm going to try to get her in there, but I'm going to see if I can get you to be able to see it, and I also have to push this shut at the same time. So that's the challenge right there. Let me see if I can get her to go. Whoops. Let me see if I can get her to go in there. Oop, oop, go, 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 go. Yes, yes. Oop. Gotcha. All right, so she's in there. Can you guys see? Let me see if I can tell if you can see her. Can you see that queen in there, guys? Pretty interesting. Now, there is a piece of foam in the bottom of this. Ah, I got another one going in with her. And I'm going to push that foam up, and if you can watch the top here, she's a very small queen, so I'm going to push this up gently, very, very gently. I don't want to put much pressure on her, but I want her to hold still in between one of those little, yeah, the other bee is very worried about her. There, you go on. There. Now if I can get her to hold still for just a second. Now the trick is mark her quick and then drop the sponge down fast. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is she's going to turn and she's going to get that paint all over her wings, all over her eyes, and everywhere else. And I got a smoker that is going in my face. So I'm going to take it and put it down here for a second. Now I got her in a good position, I think. All right, I hope you guys can see this time. I'm so sorry for all the other times. There's a couple other times I was marking queens and you couldn't see good. So I'm pushing my sponge up very slowly, and I'm trying to get her in a good position. And I'm going to wait for her to calm down. It may take a little bit, but I want to make sure I don't hurt her. And remember, your marker has to be ready, and there's got to be paint coming out of it. So give it a little push on something so there's a lot of paint coming out real quick. And try not to get it on her eyes. You're going to get it on that little circle behind her. It's like right at the front of her abdomen, or her body. And the U didn't need to go in there. So I'm going to push it up just a little bit higher. Maybe I can get her to calm down just a little bit. I'm going to push my sponge just a little, and I got a little bit on her now. She just moved. So I do have a little on her, and she started moving, so I had to drop the sponge. She got a little bit on some other parts of her body, but it's not terrible. So now what I'm doing is I'm just waiting for it to dry. They're all worried about her. So the trick is to drop that sponge down as quick as you can, because they turn really fast. So I'm just waiting for her to dry. She's trying her best to get out of there. I hope you guys are seeing this. I'm just going to let that paint dry for a minute, and then I'm going to release her back down into the hive. Wish I got a better spot on her, but it works. She got a little tiny bit on one of her wings. It's not bad though. So I guess last year the mark for the year was blue, and that way you could tell how old your queen is. And this year it's white, and next year I'm pretty sure it's yellow. So I'm just waiting for her to dry, and then I'm going to drop her back down in the hive, and I'm going to get her right in between some frames. You know what I'm actually thinking? You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to release her into this hive, or this nuke box. I'm going to release her into another hive. So I'll start working on that right now. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to set her right here on the top of another hive for right this minute. I'm going to move all of these into an actual hive. So we're going to move this nuke box out of the way. I'm going to set up another hive. I'm going to put her in there. All the bees that are flying around will go with her because of her pheromones. So, and they'll be able to smell her, and it'll be okay to transfer her now. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way. Hope you guys can still see what I'm doing. And I have my hive body. Now we have a situation where we treat with oxalic through these holes right here. So I want to put that oxalic hole in the front. Some people treat from the back, but I like to do it from the front. Just don't be standing right in front of your hive for a long period of time. But we actually treat more in the mornings. I gotta also put this little shim in the right spot. And I'm also trying to line these two hives up, the ones here, so that when I wrap in the winter, I can wrap these two hives together, so it'll be much less work. All right, so I'm going to pull these to the side. These frames are very well waxed, as you can see, and the unwaxed frames I'm putting on the outside. And I'm going to take my brood frame, which is the one with the babies on it, and I'm going to set that right in the center. Because the babies, the brood will always be in the center. That's where they work from, that's where they keep them warm. So you put all these frames right in the center when you're transferring a nuke. So now, my queen is still in there. We got everything under control here. This is great. They do have a cell here. I'm just going to squish it. And they've got one here. We don't need either one of those at this point. So now that I see eggs, I think we're going good. So now I have this frame that they're starting to draw out. Isn't that cool the way they draw that out? They just heat that up and then that wax around. It's pretty awesome. All right. So now I'm going to put this one down in here. Now I'm going to leave a gap right here. You guys can see. And I've got to be really careful when I open this cage. I don't want her to fly away. So I am going to stick this right down in the hive, and I am going to open it up and release that queen. I don't want her to fly. She has not gone out yet. And I squished her leg. Shoot. I think I just hurt her. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Maybe I don't like this contraption after all. Crud. Don't make that mistake. Oh, man. Are you alright? Yeah, this thing sucked her leg in when I opened it. Oh, man, what a shame. I don't think she's gonna make it. After all of that. Let's set her down on here. Maybe the other bees will help her. Let's see. Let me see where she went. What a shame. Yep, she's down in the bottom of the hive. Something miraculous has to happen. Well, this stuff happens. That was an accident. I feel terrible about it. It's the last thing I would have done on purpose, you know? But all I did was slide this, and she must have had a leg inside of this edge, and I pulled it. Where is she? She's still on the bottom. Let me see if I can get her out of there. What a shame. Yeah, they're all huddling around her. And now they're not happy. They know pretty quickly when their queen is gone. Oh, man. What a bummer. And maybe I don't like that contraption after all. I might have to come up with another way instead of this. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Alright. What a shame. Yeah, it looks like one of her legs got squished. I'm wondering if I can put her in a queen cage. Let me go grab a queen cage, and I'll grab some little nurse bees and some aids for her, and maybe, I don't know, maybe she'll be all right, but I just don't know. So hold on a second. Yeah, poor girl. We put her in this cage. I don't think she's gonna be alright, guys. What a shame. Let's see if I can get a couple more bees. Put them in there with her. Probably at least 2 or 3. Oh, she just came back out. Get in there with your queen. See if we can get another one. Oh, get in there. Get in with your queen. Go with your queen. Go with your queen. Get in there. Oh, come on. Help me out, guys. You know, I want to come back out. Okay. I put one in with her. That's all I can get in there right now. But, oh, she just came back out. Yeah, she's in there and she's trying to help her. You can see it down inside there. You just close her in with the queen for a little while, and we'll see how it goes. That's pretty crummy. This isn't going to work. I need a different kind of queen cage. Oh, and she just came back out, the other one. Alright. I guess we're starting at square one with this one again. Darn it. Okay, I am totally bummed. Come here, queen. She's a little more upright now. Maybe I should just see if I'm just going to put her in there and hope that the other girls can help her. You never know. I don't know. They might just supersede her now because she's not doing that great. Alright, I'm just going to stick all these girls in here. That's a stinky thing to have happen. But there's still pheromones from her right now, so. Oh, I'm sad. What a bummer. I don't know, she just doesn't seem good. I'm so sorry, baby. It's weird because it looks like it's one leg. But, you know, I have seen queen bees with one leg do very well. Or one leg injured do very well. Just matters whether they'll keep her or not. And if she can do her job. I'm wondering if I should try a press-in, but I don't think I have one right here handy. I think I'm just going to put her in this. And I'm going to slide her down into the entrance. Well, that's not going to work. Let's put her in here. And if she wants to, she can crawl right out of there. But at least her pheromones are still going to be in the hive for a while. And then all those other bees will come back here. Well, accidents happen and we move on. So the question is, how do we get this queen right again? And the answer is, I gotta wait a couple of days, 3-4 days, and most likely that queen's not gonna make it. I'm gonna leave her down there at the bottom. She can come out if she wants. If she doesn't, she doesn't. But if she's not in that cage later on, then I know that she's wandering around, and I can still check for 1-day-old eggs. So if I find 1-day-old eggs, I know she's doing her job, and if I don't in like 2 or 3 days, then I'll go ahead and add another frame of brood, and we'll start this process all over again. So that was a bummer. Be careful with this. I guess that's our lesson for today. All right, that stinks. All right, so now I'm just gonna get all these bees out of here and get them into this hive. And they are not coming. Come on, guys. A little cooperation here. Alright, I think I'm going to leave this right here near the front of the hive so they can all just crawl in here. Hopefully they'll do that. They are not pleased right now. And I don't blame them. I feel bad about their queen. I'm so sorry, girls. Did not mean to hurt your queen. Trust me, that's the last thing I would have done on purpose. Alright. I need a lid for this hive. So this hive is number, what are we at? 8. Where is number 8? That really sticks. All right, and we move on. So there's another lesson I learned about that contraption. Be very careful. All right, so I'm going to move on to another hive, and I'm going to be more careful this time. Let's see what we got in the blue nuke. I'm going to start up a new video on this hive, or this nuke, when I'm done crying. No, I'm not kidding. I'm okay. I just, I'm sad. That was very unfortunate. So I hope we all learned something from that. Bye, guys.